Footium has recently hit its 1-year anniversary and is starting to cement itself as one of the major Web3 football crypto games. And there's no better time than now to get involved. Footium, for the unaware, is an online football management game where you own your club and your player cards, and the game is now easier than ever to play, as Footium have made it that you can sign up with just your email address going forward, making it super easy to get onboarded, and you won't have to mess around with wallets and chains and just a whole bunch of crypto shit, basically. So the sign up process is now pretty simple, if I say so myself. You go over to footium.club and click the big blue sign up button. It does what it says on the tin, but if you want more bang for your buck, I'd recommend you sign up using someone's referral link. Could be anyone's referral link. Could be my referral link in the description down below. But essentially, you're going to want to use someone's referral link if you're brand new to the game, as doing so will grant you free common players free of charge, as well as 5 coaching sessions when you buy a starter bundle. Basically, you get free shit, and as we say around here, when life gives you free shit, you take said free shit, because free shit is cool. Of course, for the manager or content creator whose referral link you use, they'll also get a nice rebate from that, so it's win-win for all involved. And basically, it's then just a decision of whether you want to dive into the game headfirst, or if you perhaps want to just dip your toes into the metaphorical Footium waters. And this is because Footium gives you 2 options when signing up. Option 1 is becoming a caretaker manager for the season to try the game out, or option 2, which we just mentioned, is buying your own club and players via a starter bundle. Quickly looking at the caretaker manager option, and it's in essence Footium Light. You get put in temporary charge of a club for the upcoming season. Usually a campaign lasts about a month in real life time, aka a week or so less than Postecoglou's stint at Nottingham Forest, and you get to try all of the basic amenities of the game. That was a great word right there. All of the basic amenities of the game, such as setting your own tactics, watching your live daily fixtures, and potentially having a chance at winning your club for free come the season end if you are the best performing caretaker manager that season. It's just a good look into the basics of the game if that's what you're looking for. Caretaker managers are, however, unable to claim any real money rewards, no matter how well they do in the game. That's for the more daring managers who opt for option 2, buying a starter bundle. And we can see this option here on the right. That person is actually me right there when I take off this dressing gown. And buying a starter bundle gives you full access to the Footium world, allowing you to train and develop your players, sign academy prospects to strengthen your club, as well as being able to buy players on the market and win actual real money rewards based on your season placement. And if we then fully take a look at what is on offer in the starter bundle, you'll receive your very own Division 8 club alongside 17 common players to bolster your squad, of course with 3 more common players en tow if you use a referral link, which you can find in the description down below if you want to use my referral link. When you can use my what the fuck are you doing? Now, a starter bundle currently costs 0.025 Ethereum, aka a little over $100, aka a little under £80 of the king's finest. So I appreciate that isn't a super cheap entry point, especially for anyone jumping into this blind, but I can attest that for what you get, it's a completely fair price on offer, and you'll have a great chance at recouping that cost over your Footium life. Keeping in mind that once you get your starter bundle and receive your club, that club is yours forever, if you so wish. You hold that club, and any rewards you win, point blank. Period. You can then even opt to sell the club on the market further down the line if that's your prerogative. So essentially, you retain a good chunk of the initial outlay in the club value itself. In fact, I somewhat recently did a video on the viability of making a profit on Footium. Quick hint, it's certainly viable. Link in the description for that down below if you want to check that video out also. But basically, when looking into it, a Division 8 club can hold a value of about 30 to 40 pounds of the king's finest. So already, that's about 50% of your initial outlay held as an asset that can net you value over time or be resold to recoup that cost. So, you know, while 80 quid may seem a tad steep at first, I honestly don't really think you can go wrong with that. And it allows you to immediately start playing the game and progressing your club up the Footium pyramid. Now, if you're more versed with crypto, it's also an option to fund your club purchase using Ethereum through a general crypto wallet such as MetaMask or Phantom and so forth. That's up to you. That's how I run my Footium club. But you can also now buy your club using actual cold hard cash money via MoonPay. You just have to create a basic account there with your email or Apple ID, confirm a few of the usual personal details, and you are on your way and all set to pay using debit and or credit card. And once Footium then verify your purchase, you'll receive your club. It's then simply a case of, you know, managing your Footium club as you would an actual Footium club. We'll break down how to play the game in terms of tactics, training strategies, and so on in a future video. Subscribe to stick around and see that. But the long and short of it is that if you put the time in, you know, manage your team, ensuring you rotate players out based on their match condition, train your players throughout the season to maintain a competitive squad and so on, then Division 8 should be a cakewalk. You'll have full tactical freedom of your club to ensure you get the best out of your players, and thanks to the built-in single sign-on feature in Footium, once you update your tactics, for instance, all you'll have to do is smash that save button and the game captures it all for you. No need to mess around with a custodial crypto wallet in any form. Now, in terms of real money rewards, again, this is broken down a bit in the video mentioned in the description down below, but long story slightly less long, you get rewarded come the end of the season based on your league placements, with rewards being funded and driven by activity on the game, such as the purchase of starter bundles, legendary auctions, and player card purchases on the transfer market. Which is all fantastic, as it basically represents Footium having a sustainable in-game economy that's driven by user engagement, especially now with Footium being more accessible to new people coming in. I think we can hopefully see the rewards jump up a bit next season and seasons onwards. If we have a look at where you will start on the Footium pyramid, right now in Division 8, the top 4 teams get paid, with the winner getting about a $5. So the return in the bottom division is quite paltry, but you have to be thinking long term here in the form of getting promotions and rising up the divisions, with the top 2 spots getting promoted each season. And honestly, from my experience in the game, any new manager coming into it right now already has a huge advantage in Division 8, as you'll be playing against caretaker managers who don't have full access to the game and improving their squad and such, or zombie clubs, which is clubs where managers aren't even active on the game anymore. They're not training their players, they're not setting their lineups. You'll basically have a huge advantage. Simply put, you'll have more fine-tuned team tactics. You'll be able to develop your players over the season, whereas other managers won't. Basically, being active on the game will carry you a long way, and you'll be out of Division 8 in no time. And this is when it starts getting juicier, as we can see the rewards take a spike in Division 7, with the top 6 places getting paid, the winner themselves walking away with £25 of the King's Finest. And we can then go a step further in Division 6, where simply not getting relegated will net you nearly a tenner, with the winner of Division 6 nearly recouping the cost of a starter bundle, winning 0.02 Ethereum. So in theory, if you put a little bit of time and effort into Footium, you could reasonably expect to recoup your initial outlay fairly quickly on into your Footium career. And just for reference while we're here, the winner of the top Division 1 over a grand last season, that's obviously one for the really ambitious managers looking to join the game, but you know, it has been done before, rising the ranks of Division 8 to Division 1 by Spud, so why can't you do it as well? I would say though the most important takeaway from all of this, in my opinion, in regards to Footium, is that the game in general is just good fun. I'll tell anyone that, you know, watching your players develop and start bagging goals on the live match feeds, and of course developing and becoming stronger players. It's great time, great fun to be had, and as with anything, the more effort and I suppose passion and enjoyment you put into something and get back out of it, the more you'll do good Footium. You'll do well in Footium. That was good sentencing. We did fantastic there. You can even look to join the Footium Discord, you know, get involved with the general chat there, look to link up with the Footium community. It's a really, really good community. We've even had a few in real life meetups before as well, where I stole this lovely Wanzik Char card over here, if you can see that. He's a really nice guy, by the way. And Wanzik Char and I will catch you next time, because we'll... How'd you fuck up an outro? And Wanzik Char and I will catch you next time, because we love you.